for almost 4 months.
Okay.
There I handled kids with the preschoolers, and now in ED I'm handling the grade 2 students. Most of them are special.
Spec.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
alright. So ages from 7 to 9?
Yes.
7 to 9, right? It's grade 1 or grade 2?
Grade 2.
Okay, it's very difficult, spec
Yes.
2. How can you handle that?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So tell me, share with me, what is your daily routine work? Back over there, right now, what are you doing now? So tell me, what is the daily routine work to teach a spec?
Yeah, it's really hard. You
It
really
is.
need to have
I can imagine.
yeah, you really need to have a lot of patience
Yes.
dealing with them, because most of them, they have a really short attention span, and they don't need to get bored, because they have to be busy all the time. There should be no dead time with them, so you need to feel all the time that they should be busy, they should be doing something, because or else they will.
Okay, so why do you want, because now you are teaching elementary students, and now you want to switch to preschoolers, right? So what do you think that you can contribute to the preschoolers?
Well, I studied preschool education, and I also have an experience with preschoolers, and I love teaching kids,
Okay.
because they're very innocent, they're curious,
Exactly.
I like their attitude. So I think I can handle
You
them.
can handle that.
Yes.
Okay, so why should we hire you?
Well, because I have an experience with preschoolers and also with the elementary students,
Okay.
and also I have my good interpersonal skills. I have handled grade 2, grade 6 preschoolers. So I think with those variety of experiences, I can handle students.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you have since January 2016 until now, so almost like a year and a half, alright? As a junior teacher.
Yes.
Am I right to say that?
Yes.
Okay. So I believe that it's very difficult. What was the most difficult period in your life, and how do you deal with it?
Well, for me, dealing with children with special needs and dealing with preschoolers, every day is a challenge. Every day will be very challenging. So every day you need to be careful, you need to be prepared to handle every kid, to handle each one of them. So that's how it's not a major challenge.
Correct.
Every day is a challenge for me.
Who do the lesson plan?
What?
Who do the lesson plan?
Me, as
Yes,
a
well.
yes.
A week before or a day before?
It should be a week before.
Alright. So what is the content of the lesson plans? Perhaps you could explain to me.
Well, in the lesson plan that we use, we have the objectives,
Correct.
the topic, the subject matters, and the assessment, assignments, and also the application, the generalization.
So list 5 words that describe your character.
5 words to describe me. Well, I'm patient enough, and I'm resourceful, and I have good communication skills.
Alright.
Say that, and I can also deal with different kinds of people.
Alright. So how far from your province to come here? How far?
From my place.
From your place to Makati City.
It 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Not that bad, right? How did you know? How did you hear about SRA and BMK agency?
Through social media.
Okay, not through one of your batchmates, or
No.
through you have no batchmates that work in Singapore. Not at all.
None.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so if you're selected for this position, and can you describe your strategy for the first 90 days?
Well, it will depend on the situation, but for my strategies, well, there should be a lot of activities for the kids.
Correct.
It depends on their attitude, their interest.
You're right. It depends on the attitude and interest. For example, ages children 5 to 6 years old. What are your strategies?
More on activities that are manipulative
Correct.
and dancing, singing,
Mhm.
because at that age they're very active. They need to move around.
How about English lesson?
English lessons, some vowels.
That's what I want to know.
alphabet.
That's what I want to know. Whether you could know how to do all these English lessons like vowels, flashing cards, or something difficult. So, what is the philosophy of education?
What is my
Your
philosophy?
philosophy of education.
Well, I really like the progressivist. The progressivist philosophy because it focuses more on the interest of the child, and it focuses more on how the child will learn in his own way. So I think that's the philosophy that I want to support more.
Correct.
Because if you really need to know the child's interest, because if the student doesn't learn the way you teach, maybe you should teach the way the students learn.
Okay, last question. Why do you want to work in Singapore?
Well, because of the advanced education that they have, the technology, and Singapore is a very progressive country. So I think I will have a good experience there, and I will learn there.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next. Do you have a photograph? I see, I know.
It's
Yes.
familiar.
Exactly, sorry, I didn't say I only focus when I look at someone, I only focus on face to face, not the rest. Yes,
Okay.
Pamatasan, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You were here last September.
Yes.
That's what.
Huge. This is a teacher, right? Teacher.
I'm sorry, it's a technical support.
Do you have any work experience as a preschool teacher?
Yes, I do.
You do?
As a private, private tutor, and as well as before, back in our training days.
Positive.
OJT. Okay.
How long is your how many hours?
For about 500 hours.
What is this?
Customer support representative, as well as.
You are preschool.
What year?
2016.
2016.
Last year. I know that you speak very clear. I
This is
remember.
working call center, right?
Yes, yeah, that's why.
That's why.
So the reason, you have also your
Course mapping.
course mapping. Do you have age group letter?
Yes. I
You do have. Okay, good. Do you have a copy or you already pass it here? Your age
I
group.
have the original copies.
Can I see?
Yes, outside.
Please bring over. We must, yeah, of course, but for me, first come, not say first come first serve. She was here before, and we must always appreciate if someone comes here again. It shows the attitude is very important to me, right? So I appreciate it. So, but her work experience, all these technical, all these customer service, I tell you, not related. Scared.
So it's okay lah.
This one okay. Let me see. Can she remove all this?
Remove the press.
Yeah, remove it. teacher on February 22. When you come next week, February 22 will be your actual interview with my client. Okay? Making your hair, can you please bun your hair? Thank you, alright? Let's do morning exactly. Where's your name? Do like that, okay? Start a little bit, okay, alright? Pleasant, both of you pleasant. And your hair is colored. Can you change?
I have white.
I know.
But,
Oh, you don't have one. Can you please, okay, this one, can you bun it behind? Okay, that's okay. Can you please do like this, okay? Behind bun. Not now, maybe when the actual interview. I also want you to come. You on February 22nd, Wednesday. You must come here again. That will be your last opportunity to have an interview with my client. They will be here. That will be the final selection. They will select you right away. Do your best, eye to eye, hand like this, confidence, and speak less charcoal accent. Trust me, if you do that, God bless. Okay?
We were trained both in preschool and grade school.
What this is bachelor course with certificate in preschool. Okay, now I need to be very careful with the transcript. Okay, let me see. You know why it is very important? Because you know you come all the way down here. I'm very careful in terms of the transcript. Okay? Okay, I believe at first here normally you did not study your module early childhood. Edu, child.
This is a preschool.
Is it preschool? Edu?
Subject. This is the major subject.
Yes, all of the edu.
Edu, right? Let's see, we do one by one. Am I right? Child, adolescent, edu? Correct. Oh, what have
Child
you?
and adolescent. 2011.
I think this is the second part. All of our batch during that time we did a retake for our edu because our professor got sick.
I know what you
Oh,
I know what
okay.
you I know what you mean. They do the continuation of the other.
They look one.
Yeah, but they should bracket.
Just one maybe.
Remember, they're very particular when it comes to this. Tell you, they will question. You know, they will question. What is this here? Yeah. They will question you. They will question. So you know what to answer. Okay, teacher.
He said,
Preschool
Please say
education.
already. So confusing.
Eduk and P-SED is different.
Different, you know.
Education is the most. It's actually the major subject in education as well as
P-SED.
ESET.
So double.
Yes. In our part in my school, we handle both preschool and grade school.
Yeah,
That's why
preschool.
we have many major subjects.
It's more on PSET lah. They are more focused on the PSET, not edu. Edu is generic. Okay.
It's general education for it.
I know,
You're
you're
right.
right.
But in my school, actually, edu is also merged preschool and grade
That's
school.
why you did your course mapping.
Mm.
Okay. So course mapping is very important.
See, they have it.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Now,
7. Just read it.
safety, health, hygiene.
Yes, that.
Okay.
Next.
And personal code. This is practice teaching.
Yes, she has practice teaching. Yeah. Student teaching, is it? No, which one?
It's edu.
Edu, yeah, which one? The
Practice
this one, okay. Student teaching, student edu.
Student teaching.
Correct.
And also education.
Correct.
We
Okay,
taught
this is
them-
practice teaching, okay?
So you must have also the child development and learning.
Child development and learning.
That's the child adolescence development.
Yeah.
Under?
It's the first one, I think.
This,
No. The edu one.
Oh yeah, this one. That is
Oh,
what
yeah,
It's
yeah,
merged
yeah, yeah.
preschool.
Merge.
Bridge to general education.
And you did,
preschool.
It's preschool up to
To
grade school.
grade school for the general education. Right. Oh, I see.
So we start from 0 up to 10 years old. 10-year-old children.
Community and child, family and something.
family.
Community and family. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's in my course mapping.
This is very important and they will ask me question, if it's not then.
Because your school, I think we already.
Pamatasan, yes.
Do you have any friend working in Singapore?
She's not really my friend, but she's with me.
Hey.
I think.
What's the name?
I forgot, but it was way back.
Margin from
I think. I'm not sure, but it
You
was
graduated 2001, 2016.
2016.
Margin is 2008. That's why she has a lack of module.
Because she lack of module.
Those higher graduates.
I think we have a revised
Revised
curriculum
curriculum.
Their batch.
during 2010.
Yeah, because you just know what I mentioned for
Community.
Sorry, you are from Pamatasan also?
Yes.
Same?
Pamatasan ang ibang subject.
Same or different?
It's different ways.
Different. University of Pasig and University of Manila. Pamantasan is
Where is the one? Can I see the difference? Can I see? Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. See over here, I want to see no hurry here. Where is your transcript? Oh, yeah. So yours is different. Wait, see? I'm not sure.
Pasig and we're from Manila.
different.
Different, yes.
Partnership with families and community.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking.
I
What is
think it's
Partnership. Huh?
Hen.
Social science with the Philippine Constitution.
I think yours you have. Look, you have science, health, and social study, guidance, counseling. See? You have. You have more than her. She has more than homeschool relationship. She has.
Here, she has also
Homeschool. Homeschool relationship. On the transcript.
partnership. Partnership families and community.
On the transcript.
This is the
Yes, Hen.
SS.
101. We have Hen, NSTP 1 and NSTP 2.
Science culture.
Yes.
Society and culture with family planning.
Why the code is different?
They code.
They're really confused.
Yeah, it's that code.
Okay, you need to be specific on that code. That is course mapping.
Yes.
Yes,
So when
I have already seen all the
This is already course map.
Yeah, because they will explain. Can we highlight it? Can I? This is for me. Do you have a copy, right?
I already provided it.
This
Here,
is we already
yes.
provided it.
Here.
Okay, this is for you. Okay, this one, right? Okay, you need to. They will definitely ask this question. Which one under?
Number
Module 6.
learning.
Module 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is participant community.
Can I highlight this one? Here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then if this is somehow can I ask you a question? What is the difference in the shoot? Yes, we will go on this. Okay, anything else? Should be okay. Well,
Welfare.
the name, your code is different, you know.
But the subject transaction is
What is NSTP?
National
National
Service
Service
Training Program.
Training Program.
National
Remember
Service
what
Training
the
Program.
from the university from PNU,
Mm-hmm.
the NSTP.
Uh-huh.
They said the world training.
Exactly. Yes.
We have our NSTP service program.
Okay.
For 200 hours for see.
Mhm.
That's a good community.
Okay, I think should be okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like you need to explain to them. This one you need to explain to them. So total of this total hours.
500 hours. The age group in the practice teaching. For the practice teaching itself.
700. Okay, this is original. Be careful, huh? Okay, this one keep this one here. Yours is okay. Yours is okay. This one keep. This is your copy or my copy? This is our copy.
So we are wala.
Pretty much. Yeah.